Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So I feel like I needed to kind of just delve a little bit deeper into the short stories. What are they? Why should you read them? So here's all about why you should read the Valiant short story companion stories. Wow, that was really badly worded. So here is why you should read the Valiant short companion stories. So for a little bit of clarification, the Valiant series was originally written and designed to be able where people could just jump in whatever book until the last four, when they all come together to fight the evil, basically the darkness. And the series moves on. So you get one book, you get attached to that character and that story world and everything, but the next book moves on to the next world that was corrupted by darkness or whatever, and it just keeps going. They do make appearances in other books, and eventually they will come together in the last four books. And so in between then and now, in between the current stuff going on and later on, some will have a few POVs throughout it. But when I got to publishing them, I really wanted to have extra bonus content where people can stay with these characters a little longer and find out more about what was going on behind the scenes. So with all that, let's delve right into this. Man, I wish I had more time to read. Why don't you just read a short story? I mean, you can read it in an hour. So reason number one is that they're short. A lot of people these days don't really have time to read a whole lot, and so why not try something short and sweet that you can read in a few hours or even less in some cases, because they're very, very short. So, you can read them really quickly. They won't take up a whole lot of your time. They won't waste a whole lot of your time. I wish I could afford to buy a book. I mean, I also just don't really get to the library all that much, Then try these free short stories. I mean, they're free, so what could it hurt? Sure. So reason number two is that they're actually free right now, and I'll have them in the description below, and I'm actually debating about leaving them free. So some people can't afford to buy books, which is understandable, and if you can't get to a library or the library doesn't have certain books that you want to read, why not try out a book while it's actually available for free? So I will have a link in the description below for all the Valiant short stories. You know what? I actually really enjoyed Hunter, and I'm trying to read Shifter, but I really just can't let go of the characters from Hunter. I mean, what happens to them after the story is over? What about Zagara and the world that they lived in? I need answers. You should check out Sightless. It actually follows the events of Hunter and kind of leads into Shifter pretty well. So the third reason why you should read these short companion stories to the Valiant series is, like I mentioned before, while the main series plotline moves on, you still want to know what happens to your favorite characters, what they've been up to, what happened to their worlds. These short bonus stories give you a look at the details of what else is going on in the series when the main plotline, moves on. You know what? I had no idea that the other Chosen and Raiden do this. Wait, they did that? In what book? In Sightless, the bonus short story to Hunter. So reason number four why you should read the Valiant short companion stories is that while the main series gives you glimpses of the overarching plotline, it really comes together in the final four books. But the short stories give you a really greater insight into Raiden, the Chosen, and what they're all up to during this time. You know what? I had absolutely no idea that Jace and Aiden actually has a training scene together. They did? No way! Yeah, they do, in Victorious, Assassin's short story companion. So reason number five is you want to read these stories for the fun interactions between the Chosen. During the series, the Chosen are getting to know each other. They're talking and they're interacting, so these shorts give you a few moments to fangirl or fanboy about in these interactions between the characters that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. I'm dying to know more about what this character went through after the events that happened in Samurai. You know what? You can actually find out more about that character in their bonus story called Healed. So the sixth reason why you should read the Valiant short companion stories is the characters in the series go through a lot. So even though they have complete stories that have a beginning, middle, and end, they have full endings, they have full character arcs, some of them are still left with things to deal with in the end, and these short stories give you a glimpse of what else they're going through and what else they have to deal with as the series continues. You know what? Did you know that in Victorious, the bonus story that follows Assassin, the Chosen have a war meeting and they talk about the mission that they're actually doing in Rogue, which is book 5? No, I didn't know that, but I have to read it now. So the 7th and final reason why you should read the Valiant short companion stories is that these shorts are set up and designed to connect with other books in the series in some way, even if it's a small way. So thank you guys, and I hope that you've enjoyed this. And again, I'm releasing this Valiant short stories for free, and I worked really hard to write them in 2019 when I knew I was going to be publishing the series, to give extra content to readers who wanted to stay with these characters in these worlds a little longer, to find out more about what was going on behind the scenes with the Chosen and Raiden. And they're really exciting, and I really think you guys will enjoy them, and that's why I've decided to make them all for free on my website, so you can find that link down in the description below. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe for more writing and reading videos every Monday. In the meantime, check out the Valiant series trailers so you can find out more about the series and why I think you should read it and why I think you would love it. So check out the trailer to find out for yourself.